18 on my live stream. If you're under 18, you might as well go. Yeah, you can't be here. Thank you. Said no one showed up so far. Oh wait. Yo, no one under 18 on my stream though. I have to say that every time. You're too young if you're under 18. Too young. What's up, Jay? Take your advice, man. Stop talking to my dumb breeders. Unless my dad says something, then I'll say shit to him too, you know? They deserve it. Of course there's McDonald's here, man. Of course. Is McDonald's in pretty much every country? McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. That's all in the UK, man. You peaked. You're a troll. some 12-year-old. Yeah, bro. I saw your comments, bro. You're not right, man. I mean, you're not bad, but you're just wrong, you know? I'm not homeless, bro. That's boring. Why would I do that? I'm doing nothing. You think I'm gay or something? You think I'm a homo sapien? Yeah, I don't see how you could not be an antinatalist, man. There's no reason to have kids. It's just unnecessary. What's up? If you're under 18, don't watch the stream. Oh, you're right. That's good. That's good. Good to welcome you into the fold. Because I like to swear a lot, that's why. And make bad jokes. Anti-gayist? Is that even a real thing, or are you just joking? I don't know. Hmm. Anti-gayist. Hmm. That sounds good, Lavangela. That's good. I eat meat sometimes, but very rarely. Only chicken, like honestly, once a month or less. Honestly, yeah, man. I'm lucky that I have to work for now, at least. You make me appreciate it more. So thank you for that. I'm not trolling, but yeah, I've worked before though, man. It's not like I've never worked. I remember it, and it sucked. I know a dude on here that's never worked, and he's 33. Now that's a real G. And there's a dude that's 25 and he's never worked too. Well, you've never eaten meat in your life? That's pretty good, I guess. I never liked meat that much. Oh, I'm from UK, London. Hmm. Nah, I don't go on Reddit. Antinatalist forum, I don't really go there. I only do live streams, honestly. That's enough for me. Doesn't it get toxic on Reddit? I don't know. Hmm. Usually it gets toxic when there's a lot of people on Discord, on Reddit, or the forum. Yeah, I've never been there. I found antinatalism on YouTube videos, so never had to go there, you know? Vegan antinatalist. Fair enough. Most antinatalists are probably not vegans. I'm not, but fair enough. Both at the same time. Oh, nice. Like yin and yang. That's a good thing, though. Someone could not be antinatalist. This world is just suffering and inevitable death and inevitable slavery. Oh, the weather's good. It's just like slightly windy, not too cold, but it will get cold in like an hour or two, and dark. Hopefully you had a good trip, man. Yeah, just illusion about the temporary goodness here. Just the brain's chemicals doing its part. Exactly. Everything good in this world is temporary. Is all going to be taken away. Oh, fair enough, bro. I hate this city, but fair enough. But yeah, no one needs to be born. If you're not born, you don't need good things, and you can't be harmed by bad things. And bad things are guaranteed, suffering's guaranteed. Not everyone's gonna get pleasure in this life, but everyone's gonna get suffering. That's guaranteed. I'm 24. Apparently. I like seeing the birds fly. How does an unborn child not give consent to being born? Well, here's the thing, they don't, because they don't exist. Exactly, they don't. But they can grow up into someone that wishes they weren't born. So you're doing it to them without their permission, pretty much, you know? You don't know if that kid you're gonna have is gonna have a good life. What if they go through terrible shit in this life, you know? And they just wanna kill themselves? That's a possibility, a very real possibility. You're just risking it. It's just a gamble. Every life is a gamble and a risk. You don't know what's gonna happen in that child's life, you know? What if they grow up to harm other people? What are you gonna say then? Or what if they get killed, you know? It's just not worth the risk. It's not a defeatist mindset. It's not. It's preventing suffering. It's not being a victim. It's not. It's just practical. Not saying no doesn't mean it's yes. Yes means yes, no means no. Non-responsiveness means no too. Yeah, I agree. A baby has no power. You're just dragging it here, forcing it here against its will, pretty much. It's just wrong. Look at all the suffering in the world. Can you really say it's worth it for a kid to go through that when they didn't have to? It's just stupid, honestly, man. It's just stupid. There's no reason to do it. Humanity just clings onto this pride that they need to continue to exist. It's just stupid. We should just go extinct, man, voluntarily, you know? Just not reproduce. That's all you can do. Even if nothing harmful happens to the child, just bringing a life into existence and having them experience existential dread when there's no goal or anything whatsoever is utter stupidity. I agree. And they're gonna die anyways. And they're probably gonna have to slave away anyways. Everyone's gonna have to do something in this life that they don't wanna do. They don't wanna deal with. But they're forced to do it because they're alive, you know? Yeah, humans are very incompetent. It's not just incompetence, it's ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity and selfishness and cruelty. It's all of those things. Just look at the channel Stop Having Kids. Like, they talk to people about why do you have kids? Humans are dumb, you know? I have no hope in the human species. There's no point. They're too stupid, man. They're too stupid, you know? They were so stupid and useless and retarded. Animals don't, exactly, animals don't know any better, but humans should know better, but they don't. Oh, kitty cat. Yeah, humans are so fucking dumb. Not this kitty cat though. Hey kitty. Yeah, I love cats too. I've seen this cat like 3 times now. Hey kitty. Yeah, it's beautiful, ain't it? Hey kitty. If it comes back, I'll put the camera back on the cat. Yeah, animals are great. Yeah, they don't have to worry about money or whatever. At least they're happy. They have more freedom than most human beings. Yeah, and they don't hurt us for no reason, unlike human beings. Yeah, oh, it's going. Humans have potential, but like they just waste it. They just force kids here unconsciously, or they just hurt each other, you know? Or they hurt animals too, like for food, you know? It's just a failed species. I'm sure you know that already, though. But yeah. I didn't have breakfast, but I ate crisps and chocolate like 2 hours ago. temperature dropping. Nah, I've eaten. Don't worry, I've eaten. I'm so broke, anyways. You have to fucking pay for food in this useless world. You should be able to get that shit for free. Oh, you must be older if your health isn't good, I don't know. I don't plan to live very long, anyways, but yeah, I think I'll be dead before I'm 30 because I'm tired of this life already, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I don't worry about my health too much. I'm definitely not living to my natural expiration date. I'll say that much. I'm not gonna wage slave for fucking decades just to survive, you know? When I never wanted to be here. Well, health is important. Natalists can't handle the truth. No, they can't. That's why they have kids. Cold, but you can't tolerate cold. Yeah, I used to do like cold baths like a few years ago. It's good for your immune system. But if you have that condition, definitely don't do that. Oh, that sucks. Human beings are very insensitive and evil, so I'm sorry to hear that. set the air conditioning to coldest setting every night? Does she have the opposite of what you have? Like, does she have heat intolerance or something? I don't know. Damn, that doesn't sound right. You shouldn't have to deal with that. Maybe you could buy like a heater for your room, you know? You shouldn't have to deal with that. Maybe you should confront her. I don't know. I don't even know. Temperature is important there. You shouldn't have to deal with that, you know? That doesn't sound good. Maybe buy a heater for your room, you know? So it's better, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Oh, maybe she didn't know what she was doing. Who knows? Or maybe she did. Okay. Hmm. It's best to just rely on people for anything. Be as independent as possible. And then you don't have to worry about people, you know? I'm sure you was okay. I'll have to wipe this later. Once told me how to never get disappointed. You never set expectations for anybody. Exactly, and then you'll never be disappointed. Because people are gonna let you down. People are gonna fuck you over for nothing. You know, is what human beings do. Because they're selfish or evil or whatever. You know, they just don't care. Human beings fuck human beings over all the time. So there's no reason to have a kid. You know, they're just gonna get fucked over too, or they're gonna fuck someone else over. You know, it's just what human beings do. And rely on yourself as much as possible too, you know, mentally and emotionally and financially in every way as much as possible. Then you don't need anyone. Easier for a guy, I guess. Women need more like social attention, you know, than men, I guess. Yeah, people were snakes to me online as well. Trust me, I understand that because I'm not trying to be a dick towards people that aren't a dick towards me. Like there was this dude that I was cool with, right? But then he said some disgusting shit, and then I blocked him online. And then he got so mad about it, he made this hate video about me. And he it wasn't just towards me. He told other people to kill themselves, you know? Like this is just the type of person he is, you know? I'm telling you this because people people fuck each other over, you know? Yeah, that's good. You're not getting disappointed. Human beings are failed abortions, you know? You shouldn't give your love out to people, you know? Exactly. Their behavior reflects who they are, you know? Yeah, I've been stabbed too by another human being, you know? That's what human beings do to each other. They fuck each other up because they hate themselves, you know? But you're right. What happened to me, that wasn't my fault either, you know? That's how someone else feels about themselves. Kindness needs to be earned. Yeah, I agree. Human beings ain't kind though. They're just selfish or indifferent or evil, you know? Yeah. Well, he made that video last year and then he deleted all these videos, the little immature person he is. No. But he hated on other people, like I said, so that's just who he is as a person. He's just a hater, you know? No. I won't make hate videos about nobody. What's the point? Yeah. Yeah. Don't be surprised when human beings act like failed abortions because they are. But yeah. So what's the point of bringing a kid? Doesn't even stir annoyance or anger. Exactly. It's just like another failed abortion human being. I just roll my eyes. No self awareness. Yeah, human beings just hurt each other because they hate themselves, you know, or whatever dumb reason. That's why you can't have a kid because they could be the same way, you know? They could be the same way. That's just what human beings are, I guess. They're just pathetic like that, like you said. I have no standards, and I have no. Well, I already said this, but I have no hope in the human species whatsoever. It just needs to go extinct, you know? That would be the best for all of us. Yeah, man. Think about all the shit they've done in history, like the Holocaust and the Armenian genocide and all that shit, you know, medieval torture devices. Human beings are barbaric. Goodbye, hater. All my haters really love me. That's probably someone who's gonna have kids one day. Yeah, I feel sorry for his kids. They're probably gonna turn out just like him. Yeah, humans are dumb and stupid, so no point messing with them, you know? Lol. useless. They're only good at reproducing, you know? Nothing else. They don't have any self awareness, like you said. They don't think anything. That's why I believe most people, I believe everybody in this world is either an NPC or a psychopath, you know? They just are. And then there's few people like us who are awake and aware of this reality, I guess. Everyone else is just an NPC or a psychopath. You swag me out, son. Swagger juice. Mm. Mm. Yeah, of course, bro. I wish I wasn't born. There's nothing wrong with that. I've dealt with too much bullshit in this life, you know? Don't know. Hopefully he answers. No, I live in my mum's house. Why are you asking? Oh, that's good, mate. Favorite color? Green or red? guest with the Hello Kitty profile picture. Yeah, that's a easy guess, right? Yeah, I ain't no psychic. It's good. We need more female antinatalists, more than males. We're not the ones who give birth. So yeah. Hmm. Being a life-hating extinctionist, and have a kitty injury at the same time. I'm a person of odd combos of interest. Yeah, I'm the same though, except instead of Hello Kitty, I like Ben 10. Ben 10 and life-hating extinctionist. That's what I am. Yeah, you are the ones choosing to have kids. You have the power to do it. Men don't get pregnant, as far as I know. I could be wrong. I love Ben 10. I don't want to sound like a nerd. Say it. Say it, Mr. Chimp. I'll block you. You have no power here. You will be gone in 5 seconds. What's up, serious? Yeah, prison sentence reality, man. Yeah, this is a troll. It's okay. I know you trolls. Mr. Baboon, Mr. Donkey Kong. Yep, prison sentence this life, man. Hmm. You know the percentage of queer people that are medium. There's a lot more than heterosexual people. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool, I guess. But yeah, you're right. Um, doesn't matter as long as you're not making people suffer. Circus Planet called Earth on YouTube. No, is it an anti-natalist channel? I'll watch it if you say it's good. I don't know. I only really watch like channels Mark Antinatalist, and Realist being 99. Maybe that's another channel. guess so, Love Angela. Damn, I think you even spelled it right. Damn. If you mean guess, I bet you're from Nashville. I don't know. Nashville or Kansas? Uh, you're from Sweden. 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 You're from Papua New Guinea. I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I'll be guessing forever, honestly. Oh, you're from India. Oh, interesting. Isn't that the country of the highest population? Either that or China. Hmm. That's good that you're an antinatalist. Damn, you did. Damn, I thought China was the biggest population. India is so much smaller than China is. Damn. Well, I mean that my dumb breeder mother gave me money yesterday. I've already spent one third of it because it's only 15 quid. Nothing changes, man. I'll just have to keep begging her for money. Fuck it until I get my money, my government money, in like 2 weeks from now. So many babies being born per second. I don't know. Damn. Imagine it's like 20 babies a second. That's insane. That's probably like more than 10,000 babies in a day. Insanity. All those flesh bodies that are gonna die. Damn. I think India is like the most polluted country in the world too. I think so. I don't know. Hmm. India doesn't seem like a safe place for women, to be honest, from what I've seen on the news, though. I don't know. rightist party here keeps getting stronger and stronger. They're so bad. They've been instigating so much hate between the Hindus and the Muslims. Huh. Sounds like Gaza to me. Probably not though. Human beings are full of hatred, and violence towards each other. They're a failed species, man. They will never stop their hatred for each other until they go extinct. I hope you're not religious though. I don't know. I know a female Somali antinatalist that comes in my lives often. She's not religious, but her family's Muslim. No strong left-leaning party at the national level. Just glad because I'm lucky I come from the better one of the better states here. Oh, India has states. Fair enough. I mean, Australia has states too. Surely utter BS how you haven't found a community in the UK by now. What do you mean a community in the UK? I don't know what you mean exactly. What are you talking about? You mean a community of sexy ladies? I wish. I don't know where they are. I'm fucking not. I used to be very God loving and pious. Well, that's good though. You're not. You're not brainwashed. That's good to hear. I was never religious. That's the biggest load of BS ever that humanity tells itself. Think about how many people in your country alone bow down to God every day, and he does nothing. What a joke, this species. Yeah, it's a joke, alright. I'm surprised you only have one roommate too, because the population's so high. I can't imagine living in a country of like over a billion people. Country I live in has like 60, 70 million. A child-free community. What you mean in real life? There's none of that. Everyone's just a fucking NPC, man. Oh, thanks, the pickle who loves cats. Thank you, kitty cats. Yeah, I could fit a kitty cat inside my coat. Be as snug as a bug in a rug. You snug as a bug in a rug. I could fit 5 kittens inside there, I bet. I'll carry them around and shit. People just want more ways to keep themselves illusioned and keep their life going instead of realizing how horrible existence truly is. Drugs, religion, casual sex, blah blah blah. Yep, and forcing someone else here against their consent. There's nothing wrong with engaging in those things, but there's something wrong with forcing someone here or hurting somebody because forcing someone here is hurting somebody inevitably. But people just do that because they're dumb, obviously. People don't realize that this life is pointless. Like, if you wasn't born, you wouldn't need to do anything. You wouldn't need anything. How do human beings not see it? It's so shocking to me, man. I posted like on my channel. I posted community post of my mother. She can't see the truth. Maybe you could check it out when I'm done with this live stream. But that's just one example of how dumb breeders are, man. They're so dumb. And she's like 60 years old, and she's still ignorant as a brick wall. Oh, two. Oh, yeah, I know it's pretty big. China is a lot bigger though, so you have more people cramped inside India instead of China. Like, that's crazy. Indian people really like to have kids, I guess. Even China had that one child policy thing. Is that still a thing or is that gone? I don't even know. Humans just need to go extinct, I'm telling you. Land is pricey here. Oh. Oh, it's gone. I'm not surprised, honestly. They want more wage slaves. Yeah, of course it's pricey because there's so many people willing to buy it, you know? If less people was willing to buy it, then it would be cheaper because the owner would have less options, you know? Supply and demand. But yeah. Recent thing in East Asia, Japan, North Korea, birth rates dropping and people not wanting to give birth, especially women. Have they dropped dramatically or only a little bit? Babies are still being born there every second, though, unfortunately. I don't think this world will ever be an antinatalist world. Birth rates will drop, but most people will be too dumb to not have kids, you know? Too dumb or too selfish or too evil. Their governments are giving out like special stuff for people getting married, like give some money. Just married though, not kids, right? More people, more problems. Exactly. More problems, more pain, more competition for jobs and for mates and for houses. It's just stupid, man. This whole existence. Oh, that sounds good then. If it's a lot less, that's good. But the sad thing is, it will probably go back up at some point. It's never gonna stop, you know, until humanity goes extinct. It's never gonna stop, you know. It's just not. They're too dumb. Only some people in this world intentionally choose not to have kids because they know it's just infinitely better that way. Most people who don't have kids are not thinking like this. Yeah. Child free and antinatalist is different. Some people tend to think, yeah, they are different. They are. Yeah. Child free means you don't have kids. Yeah. Child free means you don't have kids. Antinatalist is the whole philosophy behind it of the suffering that having kids brings. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with adopting. That's not forcing someone here. That's more selfless than someone who doesn't adopt. But you don't have to adopt, you know? There's no obligation to adopt, and there's no obligation to force someone here in the first place. Oh shit. Almost fell. The chat died. Yeah, the chat died. Damn. Maybe the chat will resuscitate itself. I don't know. Wow, the chat really died. Hmm. Maybe it will revive itself. Oh, it seems as if some are cursed to live in hellholes and it got to be the non-NPCs somehow. Yeah, I think NPCs can still suffer, but it's weird because they can suffer and they can still have kids. Like, there's no logic in anything that they do or believe, you know? There's just no logic behind any of it. It just isn't. Mm, damn. That's cool that some random anti-nihilists are finding my channel, though, I guess. Well, probably because most anti-nihilist channels don't live stream, especially as often as I do. Because I have nothing to do. Because life is a waste of time. But I don't have much to do, anyways. I don't want things to do. I don't like feeling burnt out. I just want to lay down and rot and do nothing. Because I never wanted this dumb life, anyways. Mm. should have the right to do nothing because this life is something that I did not want. It's a bum thing. It's nothing. It's a scam. It's a sham. I see through all the glitz and glam. This life is something that I never wanted, like a stinky clam from the SpongeBob show, Under the Sea. Oh yeah, he only live streamed like once or twice, and then he just stopped. I don't know why. Maybe he got tired of it. Maybe. He'll probably never live stream again, I guess, unfortunately. Doesn't look like it. There was a time when it looked like I would never live stream again. Lol. Two times when I deleted my first channel and when I was not here for 2.5 months or whatever. Lol. Live stream is a good way to pass the time. Sometimes I feel like it's just me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But all you gotta do is look at my family tree and you see the apple don't fall far from the tree. Family history. And the apple don't fall far from the tree. Hmm. Not much to say. Maybe I'll end it soon if like the chat stays mostly dead, I guess. Well, the rats are in this prison planet. He's like they're lost in it. Yeah. That rat be ratting all over the place. Rat tat tat. Rat knows how to tap dance. It's like that Five Nights at Freddy's music. Surprised Hatred and Jack didn't show up. No. Hmm. I'm probably gonna end the live now, man. To be honest, I'll just cope for now. Unless you got something to say. Otherwise, I'll end it in 20 seconds, I guess. Shredder was the good guy all along. Yeah, maybe. I never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though, I guess. I never watched. Well, I watched like the 90s animated series, but I was never a huge fan of it. It seems cool, though. I was always more into Ben 10 and Marvel DC superheroes. I'll probably end it in like 30 seconds, man. If you don't have anything to say, it's okay, you know? Probably just gonna cope for now. Coast. Distract myself. Yeah, no problem, man. Peace out, man.